Hello boys and girls, children of all ages, and welcome to a very wet British Grand Prix qualifying session here at Silverstone. I'm looking outside my bedroom window right now in England and it is very sunny, so I don't get why it's raining. Although this is Saturday, I don't think it rains Saturday either. So, whoever came up with this weather is absolute lying. However, we have Heidfeld on pole and Hackett in second at the moment with 50 minutes left in the session. How are you doing today, guys? I'm doing alright. We are preparing for the Grand Prix, obviously. Heidfeld takes pole position at the moment. Irvine second, Montoya third, De La Rosa fourth, Hill fifth. Schumacher's just popped himself into fifth. No sign of the arrows as of yet. Oh, Ralph Schumacher's popped himself into 9th, Brenton 5th. Still got quite a few minutes left to go. Still 25 minutes. $15 minutes left to go. We have De La Rosa not getting pole. Heidfeld's gone for another lap. Hasn't improved. Got Heidfeld, De La Rosa, Irvine, Ralph Schumacher in 4th in the arrows. Button 5th in Jordan. 6th Frenson arrows. Montoya 7th for the red Toyota. Ackerden's just put himself into 8th for McLaren. Fisichella 9th for Renault. 10th Bertie, Nabi 8R rounds off your top 10 at the moment. Raikkonen might improve still. He won't improve. Alazy 11th, Schumacher 12th, Raikkonen 13th. And 14th, Coulthard, 15th, Weber, 16th, Hill, 17th, Alonso, 18th, Young, 19th, Barrichello, 20th is Tolanos Dakagi for Minardi. As we go to the British track here at Silverstone. It's a very dry looking Silverstone, very overcast, lots of cloud cover but no sign of rain here in the track. As we get ready for lights out here for the British Grand Prix. The cars will accelerate down to the first corner. Cops, very quick corner. No! And it looks like this looks like a good start for De La Rosa. De La Rosa's going to get himself into the lead. Heidfeld drops down to second. Irvine stays in third. Brenton stays in. No, Schumacher stays in fourth. That looks like a Toyota in sixth. Irvine, Schumacher, Butters, Montoya in 6th, Fenton drops to 7th, Hackett in 8th. Schumacher 9th is up 2 places, Fisichella 10th, Bertie 11th, Hill 12th, Lazy 13th, Coulthard 14th, Raikkonen 15th, Weber 16th, Takagi 17th, Alonso 18th, Barrichello 19th. That was a sneeze then. Bloody hell. And who has failed to start the race? It looks like it is Alex Young. Yep, Alex Young fails to start. Takagi does his best to avoid his teammates. The Young stalls on the grid. Young becomes the first retirement of the season through mechanical. Everyone else crashed out of Monaco. As we go down towards Stowe for the first time, that looks like a Jordan overtaking Ralph Schumacher. Button up into 4th place for Jordan. Snaking a bit there is the Button. Irvine 3rd. De La Rosa has managed to get into the lead ahead of how it fell off the start. The 24 laps here of the British Grand Prix circuit. the Abbey chicane down towards bridge for the first time, flat out. Almost just a slight lift in the fuel at the moment. Round Priory down towards Brooklands. Here's where most of the overtakes happen, around Brooklands. Down towards Luffield. All the cars trying to get in line with each other. And accelerating around Woodcote down towards the start-finish line. The end of the first lap. We have De La Rosa in the lead. Heidfeld in second. Round Copse. Irvine's got a fantastic run of Copse compared to Heidfeld. He's going to try round Maggots. He's not. Maybe Beckett. He can get a good line off of here. Propel himself on Chapel. He's too quick. Too quick, and Heidfeld shuts the door. Down the Hanger Straight they go. Brenton's gone ahead of Montoya into 6th place. Montoya's dropped down to 7th. Hackenden's pressuring behind. And he's just leapfrogged ahead of Montoya. Takagi's stuck in gear. He's out of the race. What a move there from Hakkinen. He just didn't bother braking until much later. Takagi's being passed by Alonso. Barrichello's the final guy to overtake him. And then they got Coulthard, who must have spun at some point because he's quite far back. Barrichello's 17th at the moment for Ferrari, dropping back considerably. Alonso also dropping back considerably. Merber 15th. He wishes he was 10th at the moment. He's 15th. Raikkonen in 14th. We've got a lazy pressuring Hill for 12th. Ahead is Bertie and Fisichella 11th and 10th. With Schumacher 9th. All these are very close to the leaders though. Look how spread out they're going to get. Schumacher 9th, Hakkinen 8th. Montoya pressuring. He's being pressured. Nick Heidfeld takes the lead. A little bit of argy-bargy there. The arrows are about to go side by side. Ralf Schumacher has been overtaken by Frentzen. Don't take each other out. The arrows not taking each other out like they did in Austria a few seasons back. The Jordan. Button. That's how much of the lead Heidfeld's got now. Heidfeld overtakes De La Rosa for the lead, I presume around Copse. But to go around Stowe down towards Vale. Both Bernardis out of the race. It's a lovely queue of cars down to 12th. It's always close action racing here in Britain. We've seen it evidently throughout. Round Abbey, De La Rosa looking left, looking right, trying to pass the German, who was very unfortunate in the previous race at Monaco. Taken out quite a lot, held up quite a lot, didn't show his full potential. This is now his full potential. He leads the British Grand Prix for BAR. He replaced Mazzacane at the start of the season. And now leads the motor race in only his second start in BAR. Irvine pressure from behind on Jenson Button. Jenson Button takes 3rd place from Irvine. That's Hakkinen. Lazy with the fastest lap, up the top 13, all in the same shot there. Round Beckett, down Chapel, down the Hanger Straight now. For a flat circuit, this is a driver's dream circuit. Hakkinen in 6th at the moment, pressuring Frentzen. Hakkinen's in 5th. Both the arrows overtaken. Hakkinen in 5th place for McLaren. Next target, Eddie Irvine in the Jaguar. The Northern Irishman come back to the Jaguar team after being sacked by them after the first race of season 1. It's only his 3rd proper start for Jaguar through Ridge. Heidfeld still feeling the pressure of De La Rosa behind. Häkkinen's looking very racy at the moment. And it looks like he's going down the inside of Eddie Irvine. He has gone down the inside of Eddie Irvine, going down left field. Is he going to make that move stick? He's not. But it looks like it's only a matter of time. Heidfeld, De La Rosa, Irvine, Häkkinen. Is he going to stem one down the inside? He is. A little bit of touch, but Häkkinen's up into fourth. Häkkinen with a glorious starts up into fourth place. Button and De La Rosa nearly touched there. David Coulthard down in 18th place as the fastest lap at the moment. Irvine's in 5th for Jaguar. Frentzen behind in 6th. Is Irvine going to send one down the inside of Häkkinen? He looked like he was going to, but nothing doing there. Michael Schumacher behind his brother. Montoya 9th. Fisichella 10th. Bertie 11th. Alesi 12th. All these cars are so tight. That looks like Alonso trying to get past. Raikkonen's in 13th under pressure from Hill. Cuts him off. Top 12 all covered by pretty much 5 seconds. Barrichello, Alonso. Coulthard's actually not in last place. It's Alonso and Barrichello. McLaren already in the pits. This might be evident to why Häkkinen is so quick at the moment. Because he's about to dive into the pits. Mika Häkkinen dives right into the pits for, you'd assume, 2 stops. But this is very early for someone to pit. And that is Michael Schumacher as well. He was sort of quick as well. He is pitting. All 4 tyres being changed. Fuel going in. How much fuel is going to get put in? It's going to be 11 laps. He's going to go for a 2. He's definitely doing a 2 stop then. Barrichello and Alonso go past. Häkkinen's in last. No, he's not. Michael Schumacher's in last. That looks like a Renault also getting ready to go into the pits. Häkkinen rejoins in 17th place. Schumacher joins in 18th. They have 4 seconds to catch up with Alonso and Barrichello. Lap 6 of the British Grand Prix. Coulthard 13th. Raikkonen 12th. 11th Damon Hill. He's overtaken Raikkonen at some point, but they look pretty even. It looks like it's going to be a slingshot battle between them two. They are 6 seconds behind Alesi. Bertie in 9th. Fisichella in 8th. BAR is ready in the pits. Not Renault's. BAR. Montoya 7th. Schumacher 6th. Frentzen 5th. 4th Irvine. 3rd Button. 2nd De La Rosa. Heidfeld dives into the pits. He'll take the lead of the British Grand Prix. Will De La Rosa. That's why De La Rosa in the lead. Irvine just jumped Button into 2nd place. It's a Jaguar 1-2 at the moment. Looks like Toyota, BAR looks like down there. Jaguar and Arrows are getting ready for their cars in the next lap or so. The BAR being refueled. How much fuel is being put into that BAR? Away he goes, 9 seconds. Will he get out in front of Barrichello? It's probably the key there to get in front of the Barrichello Alonso battle. And it looks like he will just... Or will he? Barrichello catching him quite quickly. He's going to be... Oh, that was close. He's fine. Button is in the lead now. He's passed both of the Jaguars at some point on this lap. Schumacher stuck in 2nd gear. It's Ralf Schumacher stuck in 2nd gear. Ralf Schumacher out of the race. That is interesting. Ralf Schumacher going to be out of the race. Arrows ready in the pits. Ralf Schumacher actually helping his teammate out quite a lot there, but he's going into retirement is the German. This is Fizzy Keller. Round Stowe down towards Vale. Physically putting pressure on Frenson. Third place is the Arrows. Renault ready. BAR ready. Oh, Physical, slight wobble there. Button leads. Irvine second. Frenson third. Physical dives into the pits. Bertie dives into the pits. At the end of lap 8. On to lap 9 now. Physicala into his pit box. It's head to head between him and Bertie. Who's going to get out first? It's going to be Bertie. Bertie, fueled lighter than Physicala, one would assume. Off out they go. They're in front of De La Rosa. Got height valve behind there as well. They're in 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th respectively. Webber 7th. Raikkonen 6th. 5th is Damon Hill. 4th place Alazy. 3rd place Frenson. 2nd place Irvine. 1st place Button. Jordan ready. Jaguar ready. Arrows ready. All three of them in the pits. Arrows of Prenton looked like he was trying to overtake. Oh dear! What has happened? Both of them out of the race. Both Arrows out of the race. Irvine out of the race as well. That is a dramatic accident. What even happened there? I think they were too close to the pits and they broke way too late. So, Button. So close. Here's the replay. What even happened there? It looked like maybe a brake failure for Frenson, but it was hard to say. Into the pits they go. Frenson just didn't slow down. And yeah, both Irvine and Frenson out of the race. Button, lucky to still be in the race. Both Arrows out. Schumacher 12th. Oh, Schumacher's just taken Alonso. He's just taken. Oh, hello! Heidfeld's been taken out as well. Again, Heidfeld. Alonso's out. Barrichello's out. Heidfeld's been taken out in all that. Oh dear. So Schumacher takes Barrichello and Alonso out. Schumacher loses his front wing as well. Heidfeld lost his front wing. Both McLarens get through all that. Heidfeld, the unlucky recipient of all that. Button, lucky again. That's the second time in a matter of a race, in the matter of a lap, that he's managed to stay out of trouble. That's 2 more cars out of the race. Heidfeld now trundles along without front wing. Michael Schumacher trundles along without a front wing. Jean Alesi goes into the pits. Hill is in the lead. Raikkonen third. Ferrari, BAR, both ready in the pits. And away. Pressure from Coulthard there, from Alesi. Is Coulthard going to try and make a move? He's out of go! Both out again! 2 more out! That's Coulthard and Alesi out now! We're down to 11 drivers here in the British Grand Prix after 11 laps. Heidfeld pits. He's going to get fuel till the end. Schumacher also fuel to the end. They might score points at this rate. Montoya 8th at the moment. Hakkinen 9th. This is a battle for the final point. Damon Hill in the pits, Raikkonen in the pits. Webber will take over the race lead.
Webber has taken the lead.
Webber takes the lead. Hill has to be really slow getting out of the pits because of that Sauber. He is fuel till the end now. Now accelerating. Raikkonen is in 9th place. Schumacher 10th. Montoya 7th at the moment. Hakkinen 6th. Button's in 5th. De La Rosa 4th place at the moment, as is the net lead, because Bertie, Fisichella and the other one is not pitted yet, Webber. So far Mark Webber leads the British Grand Prix at the moment. Fisichella in 2nd at the moment, Bertie 3rd. Bertie putting pressure on the Renault. De La Rosa, Button, Montoya all in a line. Hakkinen also part of this group as well, which has been very dwindled down to pretty much nothing. The group of 12 has now become a group of 4, thanks to various crashes and incidents. Raikkonen 9th, 10th Michael Schumacher, 11th Nick Heidfeld. The long list of retirements: Alesi, Coulthard, Alonso, Barrichello, Frentzen, Irvine, Schumacher, Takagi, Young. Sauber ready for Mark Webber. Mark Webber will take the pit lane this lap. Into the pits goes the race leader at the moment, Mark Webber. Fisichella takes the race lead. Bertie second. Webber, out he goes. Out he goes. In 7th place, is ahead of Damon Hill. Around Stowe goes Mika Hakkinen. Challenging Button at the moment. Hakkinen might be in line for some points. Mika Hakkinen trying to go down the inside of Button. They touch slightly. Hakkinen, can he make the overtake stick? Yes, he does. Montoya third at the moment. There's a big gap to Fisichella and Bertie, but neither of these two have pitted yet. Fisichella down the inside of Bertie. He'll take over the race lead again. Bertie looks down the inside of Fisichella, nothing there. Bertie second. Round bridge down towards Priory. Toyota already. So Montoya's pitting for the second time after all this. Montoya round Priory. He will pit. Fisichella with the fastest lap. Fuel hose in. Tyres being changed. Hill is going to be in front of the Toyota, so Hill in front of Montoya. That is very interesting. Webber 6th to Sauber. VAR ready, that'll be for Bertie. Hakkinen also looks like he's about to go into the pits. De La Rosa not. Bertie second. Fisichella, I don't think I heard him go into the pits. No, Fisichella stays up for one more lap. That is rather interesting. Bertie goes out. Second is De La Rosa with Jaguar. Fisichella leads though for Renault. Renault ready!
Jaguar, I'm ready in the pits.
Jaguar ready as well.
Fisichella, the race leader, is entering the pits now.
Fisichella into the pits. Where's Fisichella going to end up in all this? Change of all full tyres. Who's in the pits? De La Rosa. De La Rosa has held up Fisichella. Where's Fisichella going to end up? Is he going to be in second place? Bertie's only just come out in third. Fisichella might end up being the leader. Button's currently in front of him at the moment. Bertie is in third. The one stop has worked gloriously for these guys. De La Rosa up in fourth. Webber fifth. The only other guy around us on the one stop. Hill sixth. Hakkinen putting pressure on Hill in seventh. Eighth place Montoya. That is Hakkinen go down the inside of Hill. Round the outside now. Around Club. Hakkinen's made the move. Stick into sixth place. Round Bridge. To Priory. Seventh is Damon Hill. Sixth Hakkinen. Fifth place Webber in the Sauber. Fourth place De La Rosa. De La Rosa is fourth at the moment. Bertie third. Third Bertie. Second Fisichella. Out in front at the moment though. Jensen Button. There is Button. He's yet to make a pit stop though. There's Fisichella. Going down towards Abbey. It's Bertie trying to overtake Fisichella again. Bertie looking down at Priory. Down towards Woodcote. Rounds. Well, up 20 out of 24. Fisichella second. Button still to pit. Button probably pits in this lap or next lap. One would have thought. Bertie goes right a little bit to maybe. Oh, he's overtaken Fisichella. Second. Montoya has smoke coming from the engine. Montoya out. And that is Montoya out of 8th place. Raikkonen will go into 8th place. Now here comes Raikkonen. He's been cleared before Raikkonen got to him. Montoya out. Raikkonen 8th. Both Toyotas out of the race now then. Hill 7th. Webber 6th. Hakkinen 5th. Button is still not pitting in the lead. Hakkinen's in 5th place at the moment for McLaren. De La Rosa 4th for Jag. Fisichella 3rd for Renault. Oh, Fisichella nearly went into the back of Luciano Berti. Down towards Stowe. Fisichella looking very, very racy against Bertie. Bertie closes the door around Stowe. Accelerating down towards Vale and Club. Fisichella down the inside. Around the outside now. He's already made the move stick before. Accelerating out of Vale. They're 1.9 seconds behind Button. I don't think Button's pitting again. But he's being caught massively by these two. Button is struggling at the moment. Bertie's lost a lot of ground to Fisichella at the moment. Fisichella is looking very, very racy. He's already caught the back of Jenson Button. Button has slowed down significantly. The gap's gone from 1.5 seconds to 3/10. Fisichella looking down the inside of Button. We're heading for a barnstorm with a finish in the final 3 laps. Button not pitting. It looks like he is going to go all the way till the end. They're line astern as they go towards round Cops. Fisichella darts to the left. Maggots and Beckett's now. Right, left. Right again, left at Chapel. Then down the Hanger Straight. The shark-finned Jordan. Under pressure. The Jaws music playing in the background and Fisichella takes the lead. But Renault now can Button do anything about it. He's down the inside coming towards Vale, but nothing there. Round Stowe. Fisichella has just darted away now. 7/10 to gap from the Italian. Fisichella has played an absolute blinder this race. There's De La Rosa. The 2-stop just not has worked for any of these drivers. The highest 2-stopper, De La Rosa. Hakkinen's in 6th. Then again, most of the 2-stoppers are retired at this point. Hill 7th. Raikkonen far back in 8th. 9th and 10th, Heidfeld and Michael Schumacher. Which way they are, I have no idea. At least our helicopter's going forward. Hill dives down the inside of Hakkinen, he's in 6th place now. Webber 5th. There's De La Rosa, 19 seconds behind the race leader. 2 laps to go. Hakkinen 7th. Button may be looking racy. They're far ahead of Bertie. Down the inside of Stowe. He cuts him off, does Fisichella. And Fisichella remains in the lead. Down the inside of Vale. Again, cut off slightly. Raikkonen 8th. About 9th, Michael Schumacher 10th. Round bridge. Got a good exit off a bridge. Does Button look like going down the inside of Priory? Nothing there though. Down the inside of Woodcote, maybe no. Maybe down the inside coming towards Brooklands. Not a chance. And we're going to go to the final lap of the race. Fisichella round Woodcote for the second to last time. Final lap now. Fisichella round Copse. He's managed to keep hold of the lead. Button goes wide. Is that going to compromise his run down towards Maggots and Beckett's? Round right left. Beckett's right left. And then Chapel the final left. The greatest complex in Formula 1. Down towards Copse. Button looks like he's about to go down the inside of Fisichella. And Button makes the move. Yes, he does. Button takes the race lead off of Fisichella down towards Vale. Now Club next. Round Abbey down towards. You can hear the Falcons cheering the Briton. 3 quarters to go after this. Down towards Brooklands. I think that might have been Fisichella's final opportunity to overtake, and this he turns one down the inside of Luffield. He has sent one down the inside of Luffield. Is he going to make that move stick? He has! Fisichella makes the move stick. He's going to run Woodcote for the final time to win the British Grand Prix. Button finishes in second.
Jenson Button has finished in second position. Luciano
Bertie finishes in third. De La Rosa, after looking so promising to win, finishes in fourth.
De La Rosa has finished in fourth position.
Webber, Hill, Hakkinen finishes. And it will be Raikkonen finishing in 8th. And now back to Park Ferme. He'll dive into the pits to celebrate with his team. Your race winner. Only 10 finishers in the race. Half the field retires. Fisichella wins. Button second. Bertie third. De La Rosa fourth. Webber fifth. Hill sixth. Fackling seventh. Raikkonen, Schumacher. Hyde from Montoya. How about we do it WTF1 style for the finishers? If we go back to the top. So I probably need a list to do it. Fisichella, Button, Bertie, De La Rosa. Fisichella wins. Bertie, Button in second. Bertie third, De La Rosa fourth, Webber fifth. Fortunately, De La Rosa's debut is way too long. Hill had Raikkonen. Raikkonen 7th. Raikkonen 8th. Schumacher 9th. Heidfeld 10th. Heidfeld again unlucky. Looking set for a win, but unluckily failed to finish. Button avoided 2 accidents to come second as well. Very, very fortunate, I'd have thought. Let's look at the rest of the field. Now, fastest lap's rather interesting because Fisichella, fastest lap with a 1:31.373. But Button also did a 1:31.373. They both share the fastest lap. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.